Dean from Leisure Travel Vans. We're at our 2011 rally here in beautiful Winkler, Manitoba. I have Roz and Manny with me, and they have a 2010 Serenity, a beautiful Serenity. So you guys, you enjoying the rally?
Absolutely.
Great. We're treating you right?
Having a great time.
Perfect. So tell me something about your Serenity, your experiences with having this Serenity. You guys have had it for about 1 year now, right?
About 1 year, yes.
Let me hear about it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. With the Serenity, you want to be sure that you like people if you buy one of these babies, because we have had nothing but people. We're waking up in the morning hearing people talking, looking at it, whispering, walking around it. I mean, you can't get away from people with this
Right.
thing. So
Just on our way here in Baudette, Minnesota, we see two ladies walking by, oogling over the thing, and they were salivating, and so I invited them in, and we showed them and one of them was actually quite wealthy from San Diego. She said to me, "You're a cutie." But
It's a chick magnet too.
It's a chick magnet. It's a total chick magnet, yes.
well, for me, the benefits of a Class B motorhome is you can pretty much take it anywhere. We've got our bikes on the back. We can park it. We can ride our bikes into town. We can drive it into town. We've had no problems. We hang over a little bit into the second parking space. Haven't had a bit of problem.
When I turned 60, my wife and I took a trip to Europe, a 7-week-long trip, in where we saw a Heimer van in a CC campground. Heimer builds exquisite vans in Germany. Our thought was to buy one in Europe, tour Europe, and then bring that van back to America and continue traveling in America. Well, lo and behold, Ford Motor Company only sells the Ford Transit chassis with a gasoline engine in America, but not a diesel engine. So the Heimer van could not be serviced in America. That kiboshed that idea. And so I decided, let's look at the alternative. Buy something in America that can be serviced in Europe. Naturally, the Sprinter-based van was the solution. I researched the Sprinter forum, where every manufacturer, every RV manufacturer is listed. I went to every RV manufacturer's site, including Coachmen and others, and the Serenity layout with the sofa fold-down bed won by far as the best design. And
The reason we wanted this particular layout with a bed in the back that is also a sofa is that we realize when you have a small unit, I'm planning to live in this unit, that you want to have as much space as possible. And if you have just a dinette and just a bed, that sort of limits you to being just in the dinette area. This way we have a whole living room area. If we want to entertain a larger crowd, we can do that. And then with the push of a button, it becomes a bed. So I got my wish of having a bed that's a bed, and we have a sofa that we have a living room essentially.
Roz and I decided to look at the Libero. We saw the quality of the millwork, the workmanship of the Libero, and decided that sight unseen we were going to buy the Serenity because we wanted the diesel Sprinter engine. And that's the story of our life. That's why we have Serena, and we love her.
How many miles have you put on it now?
Close to 5,000.
5,000
A little
miles.
over 5,000.
How's the fuel economy?
The fuel economy is great. We do from 17.6 to 18.5, 18.6.
Miles
yes.
per gallon.
Miles per
That's
gallon.
incredible.
Right,
If I can keep his lead foot, within the speed limit.
It has tons of power, though,
He's
eh?
from Mexico.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
drives faster.
I've been able to.
Where do you guys live?
We live near Philadelphia in a place called Flourtown, Pennsylvania.
Beautiful Pennsylvania, beautiful state.
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
If you ever have a chance to drive Route 6 along the northern edge of Pennsylvania, it's one of the most scenic highways in America.
Oh, well, that's
well
great.
worth it. We actually bought our unit before it was built. So we took the opportunity to have a few custom modifications made to our unit. Among them, an additional pair of bases in the sofa area so that we have a second drop leaf table for the sofa area, because she's a writer and I am a video editor, and sometimes we each need our own working space, and therefore The two tables, one for the sofa and one for the dinette, provides us with the area necessary to do our blogging work, our video work, and her writing.
And I want to tell you one thing that I hope you'll enjoy, is that we bought our Serenity sight unseen, as Manny mentioned. We went to the dealer. He didn't have the Serenity, but it wasn't exactly sight unseen. We happened to, I don't even know how you came across the YouTube video, but we came across the YouTube video of Dean showing this beauty, and to be honest, I mean, it sounds crazy, but we actually bought it from seeing the YouTube video. So he jokes that he has 20,000 hits a week or something. Well, I got to tell him 1,000 of those that particular week were from me. So.
And from me, because he does a fabulous job.
Now, somebody had told me that somebody had hunted you guys down or chased you down.
That happened in Pennsylvania, yes. A fellow chased us down, I guess for about more than an hour, until we stopped. I wanted to check my bike rack. And when we stopped, he immediately approached us and he said, "How do you like your Serenity?" He said, "I've done my research, I've done my homework, I know I want a Serenity, but I've never seen one." "Oh, come on in." And we carry a stack of brochures about this thick.
Wow.
And we give them out to people with our business card.
Oh wow, that's great.
And we sing the praises because we like the unit, we like the layout. She drives like a sports car. When we bought our unit, it was late in October. We drove back home. We hit a bad windstorm in Minnesota coming back, 60-mile-per-hour gusts, and I drove through that.
The trucks were stopping. The trucks were pulling over.
And she handled like a sports car.
Wow.
I mean, it was fantastic.
I just wanted to make a comment about the company, Leisure Travel Van. You really never know what a company's going to be like when of course, they're real nice to you before you buy the product. But even after we bought the product, we came up here to Canada to pick up Serena. I can't tell you how wonderful everybody was to us. We had a lot of things that we were hoping that we could get done, or even asked, for example, I wanted to get some material to make a curtain to separate the cab from the back, and they whipped it up in a day. "Oh, we'll take care of that." They whipped it up in a day for us. They put extra hooks in. They were just so accommodating. Every person that we met here, from the secretary to Willie, the service manager, was unbelievable to us. They treated us like we were the only customer they ever had that day, and I guarantee you we weren't.
I agree with Roz in terms of the quality of people that comprise this company, not just the Leisure Travel Vans. Dawn Klassen treated us like royalty at the Hershey show.
So you guys love your Serenity.
We do. We couldn't live without her.
You love Leisure Travel Vans.
We do.
And you love me.
Especially you, because you're going to make us the new YouTube star.